Hello, welcome back to Edge's Modded Adventure. Got it right this time. Welcome back, episode 32, where today we're going to put the, I was going to say refined storage, the power reactors down, and I think I may start looking at Draconic Evolution. I may look at Draconic, I may look at something else. I am not entirely sure. We will decide as we go along here. But these reactors are going to require like redstone being put into them, coal, water, and the uraninite to get as much power as we can out of them. So, without further ado, we will. Oh, by the way, I just seen the redstone wires. I actually did try and redstone. I did try and redstone control these using a daylight sensor, which is still there. So these do react to a redstone signal, obviously. And I can set it to work only at night when these guys aren't running. For some reason, this one just doesn't want to run. I've broken it and replaced it, and this, that, and the other. I changed out all these cables to the Ender IO gas cables. Didn't seem to want to work properly. Well, they were working, but they were only inputting into a specific one. They weren't transferring as much as pressurized tubes for some reason. And it wasn't even transferring out of these into a mechanism one. Because I was trying to use the, the Ender IO one, but using the redstone cables, and they weren't connecting to the cable unless I was doing it wrong. Hold on. Just double check something. I know Ender IO's stuff is a bit finicky when it comes to the way it connects. Ender IO wrench, the yellow wrench. I get some copper alloy ingots. So let's just try this real quick before we move on. Because the copper alloy is made with copper and silicon. So we'll see if it was me doing it wrong. I'm just gonna look 40. Okay. Try this again. Cyclic wrench. Cyclic wrench looks like a tuning fork. That's... I keep doing this. I keep doing this. I keep going into the wrong terminal. Wrench. From Ender IO. The reactor's running fine. But no issues so far. Is that really my problem? Oh, I might still be able to make this work then. So I put these down across here. Because if it was just me being a dum-dum, which is, you know, more than likely. Because like it's weird that every other pipe would auto connect to these. So if I put these on inverted, so they should just start building up nuclear waste. Oh, normal is what I want them on, not inverted. Normal. Okay, so these are not running. So these will be inserting a signal. And then I get me the link, redstone link. I was doing it with some uranium just because that's the sort of thing that it is over here as our so I put you there, redstone link there, you're this channel receiving, and you're going to be extracting on green. So just for testing purposes, we're going to make it nighttime. So you're running right now. So if I daytime, you're still running. Maybe this doesn't accept the redstone signal here then. Maybe it does have to be down there. Okay. Maybe it does have to be on the base. These don't have any nuclear fuel in nuclear waste in, so it's not going to irradiate anything. Just wrench you guys up. It does have some nuclear waste in there. Okay, let's just turn you on so the nuclear waste comes out of here. It would irradiate the area, and it's a pain. So onto it. Let's just try this again, is it? Because, you know, I may have just done it wrong. So let me get these ender conduit, then ender chemical conduits. See, look at this. This doesn't connect here. Hold on. Let me disconnect these ones. A minute. Set you insert. See, look, it's not pulling it out of this. I wonder if this can pull out of a gas tank. Like if I put this tank here, don't think I can store nuclear waste in this. Can I put them? Can I put it in a barrel? Yes. Okay. I don't think I can pull out from a barrel. I'm gonna pick this up a minute. That's the wrong cable. A minute. No, I can't. I can't pull out from these barrels. So I got a shed load of nuclear waste I can't use. No. But what I'll do is just pick you up and just put you over there just to dissipate. So, you know, like, this has got nuclear waste in it. I put you there. I connect you. And then I connect this here. Set you to receive a signal. Putting out a redstone signal. So if I made it nighttime, I would go insert and inverted. It's done what it needs to do. But I do need to get the nuclear waste back in there. Like if I ran these all the way from the reactor up here, and it just wasn't doing anything. But it wasn't. It just seemed like it was dumping into. It wasn't transferring as much as these. Like so, like these can transfer. You know, 250,000 millibuckets, whereas these can transfer 64,000. So it wasn't transferring as fast as it should have been. So I bet this is basically what I did. So I did try to do it because I thought, you know, that'd be the best way to do it. But it just doesn't. It just seems to not like it. So I'm unsure as to why it's like I understand the centrifuge is like main part of the body is down here, and this is just like a tank essentially. Why it wouldn't have I'm just gonna wrench these guys back up. Oh, there comes the radiation. We can rectify that with some commands. Because clearing up the radiation is a pain. Yeah, I had to do it last night when I was trying this because I didn't realize I had like it's like 10 millibuckets of nuclear waste in here in one of the pipes. Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating. No, it's a command. It's not. There is a way to do it with mechanism, but it's such a pain in the butt. Nope, not you. You go away. You go away, and you go away. So yeah, I did try, and I just I did try again, but it no seemed to want to worky for me. And the mechanism pipes just aren't the Ender IO pipes just don't seem to be good enough for it, if you know what I mean. So we're good on fissile fuel, we're good on power coming in here. This is running lovely. Fissile fuel is being produced nicely and a lot of. So yeah. So let's get back to the task at hand. Nitro reactors. So 6x36. Each craft is full. So I need 9. I need 45 crafts. That's not 45 crafts, is it? That's just 45 of these. So I'll make calculator to figure that out because math just isn't mathing for me this morning. So 6x36 is 216. 216. And yeah, this is going to take some time. Because it's got to craft up... craft, 900 odd blazing things, and 800 nitro crystals, 800 emerald crystals, energized steel. Yeah, I was going to craft up the nether stars and all of this stuff. So if I start you, get a quick gander down here, and these can do, these spirited, input output of 40,000, and then the nitro ones actually do an input output of 200,000. So that's 20,000 times 9. That's 270,000. So each of these is basically what one nitro would do. So I think we should upgrade to the nitro ones first. Let's cancel that. Get the nitro rods. This is still going to take some time because I gotta craft up a bunch of this stuff. Like, it's not going to be that much longer, but getting those nitro rods on you instead is going to be faster. It's a shame this thing can't do like multiple crafts at once. To be fair, you could really have multiple of these and have have 6 different ones, one doing that, one doing that, one doing that, one, all, and so on. Like one doing each single one, which I think we could do at some point. I think that might be interesting. I do want to upgrade the refined storage system to more storage drives and all that good stuff, because I want to actually do want to run the quarry a few times. Was there an end dimension? There is. Give me a two diamond pickaxes. Give me the end dimension portal. I got my portal? Yeah, I do. Okay. And the end dimension is just all stone, isn't it? There's, I think, I'm hoping there should be some ores. I think it's just end stone. I would have come across some by now. Unless it's at a lower Y level. But we'll see. I'm going to put a... the thing, I don't really need to do it, but I want to do it. Because, why not? So we're going to get rid of these. Get rid of that. We're going to get a flux point. And we're going to go start another quarry over here. Because why not? And then we're going to start looking at potentially starting up Draconic. So I think starting up Draconic would be fun. So select first corner. We got 1, 4, 9. So 14. Yeah. We're going to make a big one. We're going to make a big hole. Thank you. I'm going to make a nice big hole. Set you to 500. We're going to avoid cobble. We're going to avoid everything that's there. All of the normal blocks. I know you're probably saying, oh, you don't need to do that with mystical agriculture setup and all that stuff. But why not? I want to try and be as overpowered as possible. And we're going to chunk load this one. And we're going to go Power out. Bypass limit, power surge, and start. So okay, that's fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna view from there. View there instead. Because I think they're still in the same chunk, yeah. I'm just gonna let that run. And I might need to put some more importers on our ender chest downstairs. Because I don't think they're going to be fast enough to pull everything out once we start getting multiple resources in here. So importers, give me 2 more of these. Give me some stack upgrades. Give me some speed upgrades. Some you and you, because I can still open it. That and a cabling. You and you. There we go. And now that's emptying as fast as it's going in. So now we got that running. You know, I know, like I said, I know we got the mystical agriculture stuff and we got auto crafting for that, but you know, I do actually need to set up the because raw ore is going down here. I do need to set up processing for that again. That's only that, isn't it? None of these got upgrades in over there. No. So let's get some upgrades going on in them. Because I don't want none of this going into the normal system. Because it's just gonna, it will literally clog it up. So the more of this space we have, you know, I can store 28,000 stacks. Just up you a couple as well. These have all got void upgrades on them anyway, if I do end up picking up anything from there. It's good. Yeah. See how long that's taking? The power. So, because this is linked directly to this, not to a point. That's fine. You can stay like that. Yeah, look how much faster. Like this, these are all full of power now. So yeah, it's like instantaneous. It's like a zap and it's done. It's one of those things. Like I don't need this power out. This power from. Yeah, how much faster that is. Let's grab me a stack upgrade. I'm just gonna put a stack upgrade in here. When it does make those nitro crystals, I'll pull them all out in one go instead of one at a time. So now we should be getting those nitro rods shortly. We're still processing these. Still got to do those. Still got to do these. But everything else is ready by the looks of it. Okay. So when it comes to Draconic evolution, I'd like to see if I'd like to know if the dragon is still in here. The dragon is something that we would like to fight. But we also need a power storage, just for giggles, is the big draconic ball. So as Draconic still got that tablet in here. Because they used to have an in-game guide that was just this, it looked like an ancient tablet. Draconium dust. No, because you used to craft it with draconium dust. The dislocator is basically like a charge porter. There is a block that stops rain. Celestial manipulator. This thing actually can use to skip the daytime. Then there's the this thing here, mob grinder, probably the best mob killing machine there ever has been. So the draconic bow, we got the chaotic bow, which requires, you know, the fusion crafting, which is what we need to get into first. So the fusion crafting requires the fusion crafting core. There's something else. Draconic reactor core. Oh, the rain sensor. You can use this to stop rain, or to use it. You can use it to stop rain with something else. It was. So for infusion crafting, we need core. We need draconium fusion crafting injectors. We could probably go up to wyvern crafting injectors. And then we gotta make the awakened draconium, which is draconium blocks. Dragon heart. Okay, so the dragon is obviously still in you because you can't get the dragon heart. Otherwise, you have to kill the dragon to get the dragon heart. So what we want to do is, you want to start setting up somewhere where we can put our draconic evolution stuff. So this is going to come 1, 2, 3. This is going to come to this row here. So if I was to do another platform sort of like here, I could do my infusion crafting here. I guess stone bricks. Music is really loud for me. If I do a layer of stone bricks across here, actually, I'm just going to do it like I did in the factory. I'm going to get some of that andesite stuff, because that stuff is nicer to look at. Andesite scaffolding, which is done with stone cutter, andesite alloy. I'm pretty sure I still got that stone cutter up here. I do. So I'm going to put a bunch of this down up here as our floor. The wand work on this? I don't know, because I don't think I built it with a wand the last time, did I? It does. Okay. So let's go a couple more. And this should be big enough platform to do our draconic crafting on. You can back away. And then, so for this then, we need this. We need our fusion crafting core. We need these. And I know I'm going to need a minimum. I know I'm going to need at least 8. So I know some of these will require do this. I'm pretty sure I just put let's get a block of something. Just give me some stone bricks. Because why not? Okay. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. You. Oh, it doesn't need to be like this. It was Draconic. It needs to be because these need to get power. So the way you would do these is get a point. Get some universal cabling. You set this up pretty much the same way as you would the power things. So I think I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Point in the center. Power out. And I think I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go you and you. One or more injectors are too close. Okay, so that's what? 1, 2, 3. Let's do it there. So, when it comes to Draconic, I want to get the Draconic bow. Like, the Draconic armor is good. So the Draconic armor used to be like a whole head, body, whole proper armor. But now, it's just this. It's just one of these. It's just a chest plate that you gotta put power in, and then you gotta put these different modules in. So, let's start off by making a chest plate just to test this. So I need a diamond chest plate, which you go in there. No valid recipe. Well, yeah, because I haven't put the recipe in properly yet. And then I need draconium core, 5 energy core, basic, and 2 basic ingredients, draconium ingots. So draconium ingots, 2 of. I need a few of these draconium cores. I know I need 1 for the craft. I need 2 of these. 2 of these. That's correct, right? Oh, no, I need 1 energy controller. So I need 2 of these. I have to put them in individually. You, and you 2. It says no valid recipe. Let's try doing it then. There. Now they're too close again. So I think I need to be 3 here. There we go. I think I just gotta give it a redstone signal. There we go. Craft. Do the thing. Objective tier too low. Okay. So, take all this out. We need to upgrade from Draconian ones to Wyvern ones. Okay. So we need fusion. Right. So we need to do these ones, which is a lot more. Each of these requires 4 diamonds, 2 cores, a Wyvern core. Yeah. So this is going to require some crafting, some stuff. Let's just check on this. That's done. We're going to change those now. So let's go at Draconic. And we're going to want to be auto crafting up cores. So it's the Draconium core, the Wyvern core, Technical, and the Draconic core is done through that. Okay. When I'm stage, I might as well grab those rods. It's the starter rods. Is the natural rods. Okay, put our nitro rods down. Awesome. And the spirit one's gonna go away. And then we'll start our craft for the 216 of these that we needed. Yeah, it's just almost instantaneous. So for the energy controllers as well needed to be auto crafted. We're going to pop these in car, and then we're going to try again. We might as well do this as well, because we're going to need 8 of those. And you can autocraft with these Draconic fusion crafting. You can. It just takes a little bit of setup, because it kind of think of it like creates mechanical crafters in a sense. Like, you have to input each item individually into where it needs to go. So to make these, then 8 draconium, 8 of these. For those 8, I need 8 wyvern cores. The 8 wyvern cores, yeah. 8 wyvern cores. I need 32 diamonds, which we'll get in a second. I need 16 draconium cores. I need 8 blocks of draconium. I do it right. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And 16 diamonds. Give me another 1,000 diamonds. Okay, so because these ones are in 2, so I can put 8 in there, you 2 in there, you 8 in there, you 8 in there. I can put you 8 in there, and then it's the case of the diamonds in these, and in here, do this. And the crafting of this is great. Like, it obviously uses a lot of power. But Draconic Evolution's crafting mechanic is amazing. And then we can just chest and hopper. You only pull out the finished product. I'm not sure if a lever works on this. Like continual crafting. No. It does not. But yeah, it is cool. And again, the next tier of infusion injectors. So yeah, I love this. We're gonna see what this see what this chest plate is about, and all the different components and everything for it. And see what sort of system we're gonna get, what sort of like armor we're gonna get from this. Because I remember, if I remember right, way back when the last time I played with it, he was, you know, nigh on invincible with this. But then also that was in Enigmatica 2 Expert, and we had the environmental tech, which you had these nanopylons that gave you like regeneration, strength, and basically like beacons, like powered beacons. No valid recipe. Oh, it's 32 diamonds I needed, not 16. So how do I want to sound continuous craft, see? I don't want to keep kind of have to click craft. Let me try this with, and let me get a pipe instead. And we're gonna put you at pipes. You don't need pipe upgrade for this, because it's only pulling out what it needs to pull out, which is this. And then if I get some bricks, or just some smooth stone. Yeah, just hitting it with the redstone signal, it does auto craft, or like continuous crafting. And then obviously you gotta do this again. These ones, you've got to make these again to make these ones, and then, you know, so on and so forth up until the chaotic tier, which this way you get, which is just like the best tier for. Interesting. I've still got to hit the lever for it. That's interesting. But you know what? It's not gonna hurt us to stand here and craft these. Because we only got one more to do after this, so and just check on our crystal production up here. On these. Yeah, it's gonna take some time. Yeah, that's not even gonna do anything to it. Yeah. We haven't even tickled our power doing this. This should be our last one. Oh yeah, Draconic Evolution is quite fun. It's oh wow, it's almost wrapping up point already. Well, it is wrapping up point already. So I think for today we will call it there, guys. So as always, morning, good afternoon, good night. Wherever you may be watching this, that was a quick one. That time flew by. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you look forward to getting into some more Draconic Evolution and getting into a fight with an even worse Ender Dragon. So, till next time, bye!